Triple X Ding Dong, Quad X Ding Dong. I apologize. The Quad X Ding Dong. I would say like lottery tickets. The more tickets you buy, the bigger chances you have in winning. Still, they would be astronomically small. It is one of the weird things to think. Like, if you've played spins for 10 years and only ever spun 2Xs, unlikely obviously, but whatever. And your mate has spun $3 million spins at the same time. Immediately after he spun his fourth $1 million spin in the same 10 years, you have the same chance of the next spin being the $1 million spin for both. They're very weird. It feels very unjust, I think, to our mind, but it is just a fact. So the amount of volume you need to realize the distribution of $1 million spins is just unbelievable. So typically, I would always suggest for people, like, work out your EV, assume the $1 million spins never coming, take it out of your basically, even if you're playing loads of volume, only ever go up to a 2 to 200x. I would even suggest not worrying with that and just go for a 2 to 25x. My honest suggestion for guys is if your chip EV isn't high enough, your chip EV combined with your rake back isn't high enough to sustain profit in a 2 to 25x multipliers, don't play in that field. Go play lower. If you're making 1% ROI, 2 to 25x, that's okay, and then just bigger multipliers become a bonus. Yeah, that's good enough. Hey, we got another win. All right, on a winning spree here. Still all 2x's, but we'll take it. Mouton BC says, if you happen to be one of the best traders out there and so for 6 months do absolutely no work off the tables, do you think that your level will decrease dramatically or stay a bit the same? A good question. I'm yawning. Not the question. So no work means no playing. Say we're taking 6 months and we've just gone to a desert island, right? We haven't been looking at poker, we haven't been watching poker. Then yes, I would think our game would be definitely worse, quite considerably worse, for sure. There is a lot of poker that I don't think it's like riding a. I don't think top level poker is like riding a bike where you just remember and you pick it up. I think it's much more like being an athlete and going to the gym. And if you are a professional footballer and you take 6 months off, you'll still be brilliant at football if you go play the low stakes. Go play, if you're a Premier League footballer and you go have 6 months and you just whatever go to McDonald's every day, still going to smash it up if you play, Conference South or you play your local village team. You're not going to be that competitive at the Premier League, at least for a good 3 months until you get your fitness and your touch back. I think a lot of people will see poker a bit like riding a bike, where they're like, "Oh, I know how to do this. So cool, I've learnt it. See you later. I've got it forever." I think it's much more akin to sort of fitness or sports, where it's constant work just to maintain. And I think it's a much better analogy to think of poker as, rather than you've learned it and you get it and cool, see you later. Because most people who take a long break do struggle a bit on the turn and it takes time. Now, you're much more likely for it to all come back, right? Just as a professional, Tiger Woods is much more likely to win the Masters than the next golfing thing, even though he's sort of starting again from zero, right? Than we are, but yeah. Dingdor disagrees. Since there's little change in poker theory, and if you have a good memory, I think it will stay at the same level, just as different from. Certainly, the theory. The problem is that the kind of poker theory is so unbelievably complex, right? That all of our applications of poker theory are just simplifications that we've kind of got our own kind of internal framework that we're sort of implementing, right? So it doesn't quite. Bobby Winger says, listen to this heater. June the 30th, I started with $150. Now got 6K. Hello. Just spins on PokerStars and Tyrone. Still have about 1,500 in rewards. Biggest win, $500. Now, Bobby Winger, have you been on YouTube? Because I think I might have seen one of your YouTube videos. you were doing some live commentary and you were playing, I think, a $20 spin or a $25 spin or something. And the games look quite good. And you were talking about running up. And I think at that point you hadn't went up to 6K. I think you maybe at 3K or something. But yeah, that sounds fantastic. That sounds great, Bobby Winger. Done really well, huh? The game, I remember watching, I'm 95% sure it's you now, and I remember watching your games, and yeah, the field you were in, I was like, ooh, that looks, those games look good, yeah. Which is interesting. I feel a bit the same. I tend to forget absolutely everything without the work off, and I don't understand where the little edges are. Those little things are like, you won't forget the main stuff. You're not going to start limping 70 off on the button, right? So you will still have the fundamentals, of course. The challenge is it's not the fundamentals that make you the edge in the high stakes games. Now, you're still going to be fine playing low stakes, by the way. But, like, if you take time off, come back, jump into a low stake game, get your feet again, it's going to be fine. The challenge comes when you immediately jump back into your most competitive game you were. So if you were 100 reg and you take 3 months off, come back and play some 30s or some 60s or 25s or 50s or whatever you need to do. Make sure you just, play maybe a week of those, get back into the speed of it, get back to thinking, because you will have developed probably certain tendencies that are non in your time off. Dara says, without Twitch, how many tables do you play? Varies a lot. So 1 to 6, depending on many, many, many different facets of what's happening. You can 1/3 this. I'm pretty sure in your hand. Let's give it a go, shall we? Play some 1/3 poker. Nice little hand that balances stuff with. Comes queen, 2 queen. Not a pretty fun spot actually for our range because we have a ton of 2x here. In some 2x rather. 6-2, 7-2 off. And we have lots of queen x. We have king queen, stuff like that. Our opponent has some queen x, some king x, some jack 9, stuff like that. You may choose to peel one of the, let's say a hand like jack 9, jack 10, stuff like that with clubs. You may have some queen x. When they call here, pretty sad turn. We have unblock kind of everything. The only decision would be, would we want to try and shove here and see if we make a strong fold? I think not. I don't think we're going to ever make a queen fold, for example. That would check. Maybe shove a river if it goes check, check. Just target the flush draws. Maybe. There will be flush draws in there. So it's still the case that 10, 7 of diamonds or whatever. See how many bets we fold. I think I'm okay with this. Would be a bet turn? I don't think so. I do like c-betting that flop though, with the 2x advantage being actually quite significant for a 1/3 sizing. I think that's quite a nice board. Interesting he bets there that turn, because I don't know if the queen x really needs that much protection. So like, why would you bet your queen x? You could bet aces, I guess. Maybe. But, interesting one. Like, it could be like maybe a jack 8 or something, or jack 10 with a diamond, single diamonds. I wonder if we block bet the turn or we click. The problem is there's just no room for us to do anything, right? We can't do anything but. What means a sick cheers. Try my best, Bobby. Third check 5-7. Can bet, can check. Start with a check. Just gonna go for a min here in delay. See a snap check here, feels pretty to me at least weak. Ace comes, okay, that's a good card for our range, card for our perceived bluffing range. Check call here. What do we expect typically? Could be some jack X, could be some 7x. I think they're going to struggle to fold here quite frequently. Might go pot. We have some ace-x in our maybe in our perceived potting river range. Get a pretty quick snap fold. I guess it's like some king or queen. Now we could go small on the river, maybe set up some bluffs, but like kind of tough to know exactly which bluffs you want to go for. on that flop board, Phil? Like I wouldn't typically. What would you on that flop? Let's have a quick look. I haven't got it yet. Wait till it comes on the replay. I don't know. I don't know what I would bluff if we went small there. Like, what would we want to block? Some 5x. 5x. I don't really know. Aces.
Aces.
Good call against the range. Sounds to be a bad call against that hand, but I have to put your opponent on squarely aces. 6.5 I think we call with Queen 8. This is 5 jam. To fade a club or a 9 or a 10. Hey, we got a big win. Finally. Oh no, we haven't. Oh no. Oh, he's ruined it. He's ruined this. This is bad. We're not going to win this now. You know what this deserves?
Fuck's sake.
Because I've been stupid here and celebrated early. And we're not winning this, ladies and gentlemen. This is guaranteed loss. Incoming. Guaranteed. We can never win this game because I cheered too early. We're never winning this. This is a guaranteed hit from running 6 or 7s. King for a chop. Okay, I take it all back. Hey, we got to win. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. Up to 9k. 5x's do help us, huh?